Alright, YouTube. It's part 2. For y'all, it's just the next scene. For me, it was a 2-hour week. Now, like I was saying before, this is the hype beast section, exclusive, quick strike, whatever you want to call it. The expensive shoes at one point in time, but price went down tremendously. First one, like I was saying, I don't know if it was in the previous scene, but Air Jordan 5 K54. Like I was saying, Ben was supposed to get this shoe like released, but they switched the release to just overseas. I think it's Paris, and I just chalked it after that because the fact they was already a quick strike and they only released overseas, the resale went through the roof. So I ended up getting them last year because I guess nobody's worrying about them as much anymore, or at least used, and got them for way below what they're normally going for. Alright. Next one. This was like a super limited shoe. You had to go through hoops to get this shoe. And initially the value was high and it like dropped quick. But LeBron 11, 2K14, I wore them one time. This is one of the shoes where I tell you, they hurt my feet. They're 10.5, but I don't want to go and try to get another pair or swap sizes because I went through hell just to get this pair. So I'm trying to figure out what to do about the midsole because I would easily just take the insole out, but the insole is the midsole. The entire midsole is inside this shoe. So I'm thinking about just buying insoles and building them up to my comfort level, I guess. That's the best thing I can think of. Got the extra laces. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them because they don't look good in this shoe. I love this lace lock because it looks like a real lion in a sense. And people was saying this shoe was controversial because I guess it was supposed to mimic a lion, but that's clearly tiger print. Yeah, I don't know if it's on this shoe. Yeah, right here. You see the lion's eye. That's about the only thing people were saying, like, seems lion-y. The only thing I didn't like about this shoe, initially and now, is that all this print is just, like, foam posite material. That's all it is. Like, I initially, when I first seen pictures of them, I thought that all this was, like, suede or, like, some furry material. But the fact they just made it a regular old foam posite, it was just, like, bullshit. But these was going for, like, $1,000 when they first, because you know you couldn't buy these in stores. You had to play NBA 2K14, beat the LeBron challenge or whatever it was this season at a certain point, and you would be offered a sneaker deal and to give you an opportunity to purchase these. But nobody knew what they looked like because they never released a photo image of it. So basically, you was just buying something on the strength that it was going to be limited because it was only 2014 pairs. That's all you was buying. You wasn't buying it because of the look, just because it was limited. That's it. Oh yeah, and also, the guy that I bought them off of, he threw in some free socks with them. I'm not really a sock guy. I may wear them. They're okay. But, like, I swear, when I first used to see these Nike socks with all this, like, whatever this shit is, this black shit, I thought these was like pressure points or something, like, because they're like $25 a pair. So I assumed that all this black shit was like sensors or something. When you wear them, like, it makes your foot more comfortable, and it just designs. I'm like, so I'm paying $25 just for some normal ass socks. That's why I never buy socks, except for tube socks, 8 in a pack for like $8. Another shoe that I wanted ever since the release because I don't like the other version of it that first came out that people went nuts for, and people kind of went nuts for these, but it wasn't as sought after as the other one, so the price dropped them tremendously. Nike Zoom Rookie Galaxy. I love these. I don't like foam posite, so that's the reason why I don't like the Galaxy version, but I love Zoom Rookies. I literally, if they made damn near half the colorways they made on foam posites on this, I cop them with no problem. It's just foam posites just look weird. It's only one foam posite or two foam posites I said I would get on the strength of the colorway and the way that they just look. the metallic pink ones, the pink cancer ones, what pink cancer, the breast cancer ones, and the mirror foams. Those are the only two I would be willing to cop. And the mirror foams, I don't even know. I was really considering buying them. The only reason, two reasons I didn't get them was because one, they're expensive as shit. They're like $600, and I keep hearing that material it chips, like it literally like comes off the shoe. So I'm not about to sit here and spend way too much for a shoe, and it's going to be destroyed after one wear. And I wear my shoes. Next shoe, man. This, well, you know, I'm gonna jump in this one first. I don't know how hype this is. I just put it there because I assumed this hype. These are the Adidas Jeremy Scotts. I don't know which model this is. I think this is Conductor High. I'm not sure. But these are the Chinese New Year's. The entire shoe is satin. Kind of like the Air Jordan ones that just came out not too long ago. They came with the wings, but I don't do wings. I just like the shoe. I never liked the wings. I went through hell to get this shoe. I had to get them overseas because nobody had them, or at least my size, should I say, in the States on eBay. And I couldn't find them on Flight Club. Like, I was searching everywhere for this shoe. Like, the crazy thing, I think I seen it before, like years ago, but I just never paid it no mind. Then I was looking for the Jeremy Scott, the teddy bears, the camo joints with the little monkey or gorilla with the hat on. Because those are the ones I was initially going to get. And I seen these, and I forgot all about them shoes and ended up looking for these. It took me 4 months to find them. They was DS, but it came in this weird-ass Adidas box I never seen before. Leather inside. I don't have what's the name of that no more. Yeah, this is actually, I think, the guy that designed it. I forgot his name. Yeah, but I think I wore these one damn time. I fucking love these shoes. But I assume these are hype because they're rare. At least to my understanding they are. Okay. Now the next two shoes is like my favorite, the Rant, and I was trying to go dumb hard to get them when they first released, but I didn't know half of what I know now about sneakers. If I knew half what I know now about sneakers back then, I probably would have got them for retail. The first one is the KD4 Weatherman, and that's another thing. I gotta get all my KD4s back. The only one I can't get back is my iGate. But I'm already on the hunt for the Aunt Pearls, the Galaxies, and the BHM. I missed the hell out of them shoes. I'm pissed I sold those because now I can't find a pair under 200. But this is one I really wanted when they first came out. But of course, the hype on these was real. In fact, there was only $95 made it even worse. And these, the bottom is my favorite part. I gotta clean the sole. But the insoles, I took them out because they was done. But basically, shoe was $95. This one and the next shoe I'm gonna show you was like the most hyped up KD. And KD4 is like the best KD, period. It's no KD model that touches this shoe. Like every single colorway was high. The shoe alone was fucking high, and it was only $95, which was crazy. And I seen these when I think I was going to the Concord release or I was going to the Cool Grade release, but they only had them in grade school. And if I knew what I know now, I would have bought as many of them grade schools I could have flipped them just to get my pair. But I didn't know none of that reselling shit back then. Now this one, woo! I thought I would never get this shit. And just alone for what they go for, and still go for to this day, because this shoe wasn't cheap by any means, but it was cheaper than what it usually go for. And I never thought I would ever have this shoe, but it was a birthday gift to myself. I was working mad overtime, so I had mad money for my trip, but I wasn't really banking on the trip because I wasn't going to really buy nothing up there. So I said, I'm going to get this while I can. It was a size like I usually don't wear, but I knew that these shoes run small, so it would fit fine. And when I was talking to the seller, he wanted a certain price, but he had them online for so long, he ended up dropping it down. He was looking for a certain price, and like he don't get that price, he's taking the shoe off of eBay. And he took it off eBay, and I asked him, was he going to relist it? He said, if you or anybody would buy it, yes, but if not, no. So I gave him an offer, and it wasn't what he wanted. And I assumed, like I said, well, let me offer him this because he obviously wants to get rid of the shoe. So I offered him a price $100 less than what he originally wanted, and he bit. These are the Nike KD4 Weathermans. I said Weathermans. I mean Nerfs. Man, I found so many pair of these in my size, but everybody wanted 1,500 and up, and I'm not paying it. I already didn't want to pay what I paid, and I told you the only reason I had no problem paying the price was I knew I wouldn't do it again, and I worked mad overtime, so it was like extra money. It wasn't like my initial check or anything like that, and it wasn't conflicting with no bills. It wasn't conflicting with no responsibilities. So that's the reason why I bought it with no problem. But I found a few pairs in my size for reasonable prices, but they were samples. And usually you would think you would want a sample, but I didn't want a sample of this one because, for one, I'm not paying that astronomical price that these go for, and I don't get what comes with it. I wanted the release pair because it came in that big ass box. It came with the KD hoop, the net, and all that shit. I wanted all that, all the goodies, and I got this release pair, all the goodies, way less than what they go for. So this was like my most. I don't do a top 10, but this probably was my most favorite pickup of the year. This one was my second most favorite pickup of the year because it was a shoe I thought I would never get my hands on, but I did, and I still may get a second pair, or I may get rid of these because these, I ain't gonna lie, they're a little tight. They're my normal size, but again, they're LeBrons, and we know LeBrons run very small, so it wouldn't hurt me to get a bigger size. The LeBron 8 South Beaches, which is crazy because when these first released, they were going for a couple dollars, but not that much. After time went on, I guess like people wasn't like finding pairs like that no more. You had to go to eBay or Flight Club. The resale started going up and up and up. They're still kind of up there if you want a DS pair. I think a DS pair go for like 800 to 1,000. But if you want a used pair in fairly good condition, you're looking around from, I even seen $250 up to like $400 or $500 depending on the condition. The reason why I said I'm making a new one, I was trying to clean these, right? I did not know this had some type of paint on it. So right here, if you look close, some of the paint stripped off, and I didn't know that, so I stopped right after that. But it's like some stains on here I want to get out, but I'm scared to death to like try to get it out. So only thing I can think to do is get it repainted. But I don't know, like I'm still debating if I should just sell these and try to get, or like trade for a bigger size. I need an 11. These are 10.5. Now, oh, not to mention, the last bit of shoes I'm showing y'all, these are my Grail list shoes. I had a Grail list I put on Instagram that I said my goal is to get these shoes by the end of the year, or at least soon. And I end up getting every single shoe on my first list within 3-4 months because they wasn't super expensive. And then I made another list, like it was an expensive Grail list. Like I always wanted these shoes. They super expensive, and I know I wouldn't pay the price that they go for. I end up getting those shoes all within last year. I thought it was going to take me to income tax time to get at least 2 of them. But I ended up getting all of them, and I got them for the prices that I never thought I was going to get them for. So this is the last one off the list. This is not exactly the version I wanted, but it's acceptable, especially for what I paid for it. The Nike LeBron 8 Low Miami Nights. These are the promo sample versions. Cause when I first got them, I was looking at them, I'm like, these look hella weird. Like the red's not that bright. The blue is like faint. I was like, why does it look like that? So, first thing I thought they was fakes, but I'm like, even though I don't know everything there is to know, I said I don't ever see fake LeBrons, especially like UA quality versions, especially never of these. So I did some researching, and I got them compared, and that's when I read the tag on the inside. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it in the camera. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. Like right there at the bottom, it says promo sample, and the guy actually told me that. And I wasn't paying him no mind, and it didn't even come in the LeBron box. It came in a regular Nike sportswear box with the tag ripped off. So that's what made me really know it was a sample. And I was asking a lot of people that was selling samples, why are these considered samples? They look just like the release pair. They said supposedly the sole is weaker. Like they're like it's like real weak. That's why the traction on the shoe went so fucking quick because he balled in them. And something else he said about the shoe. Oh, and like again, it's way more red. It's not supposed to be this much red. It's supposed to be like more bluish, like going into this red. Like it's not a totally different shoe. The tone of the shoe is totally different. Like the release pair is like the colors are more brighter, I should say. Okay, last shoe. This shoe is very controversial. I was going back and forth with my brother saying, should I show this shoe or should I not show this shoe? I don't technically care. I really don't. But I know a lot of people always got opinions and always like want to say what the fuck they really got to say. But it's a lot to this shoe of why I got it. And I wasn't going to, but then I thought about it. I said, yo, you only live once. I can't never guarantee I will get this shoe ever in life. The fact that it's offered, and it's offered in this way, I'm not going to pass it up. Nike Mag. Yes, it's not the Nike Mag you're used to. It's not the Nike Mag that everybody wants or whatever, but it's a Nike Mag. I wore it one time in Vegas. I actually, like, I gotta find a fucking charger somewhere. These are not charged, so I can't fucking show y'all the lights. But yeah, it's not the auction pair. It's the other pair. I know all the difference of both shoes now. The toe is different. Of course, the sole is supposed to be blue, but that's going to be taken care of. I'm about to dye them. And this ankle bubble, the light was too bright, but I actually sent them to a guy, and he fixed the light for me. And I'm sending them back because this part actually like split, so I'm getting new lights put in. And he actually developing the power lacing. I don't give a fuck about the power lacing, period. I tried to win the power lacing ones, but it didn't go my way. It didn't go in my favor. And the funniest thing, I'm not going to try to talk too much, because I see already 17 minutes. I'm not going to try to talk too much into this shoe. Maybe I'll do another video. I don't know. But this is the most controversial shoe to me when it comes to that aspect of fake and real. Now, the shoe never released in store. It was auction only. And last year when it released, it was a contest, and they only had like 74 pairs or some shit like that. And if you was to try to buy that shit on the market, you basically buying a car, because they're going for like $50,000 fucking dollars. So if you got $50,000 to blow on one shoe, do you? I would never. If I was ever have, let's say I hit the lottery and I spent $50,000 on one fucking shoe, do you really think my lady would stay with me? Do you really think I'd still be in this house? Yo, people would literally probably kill me if I did some dumb shit like that. And not to mention the 2011 pair, they go for 10. So this was a shoe I just said I'm never gonna get this shoe, so I don't worry about it no more. Found a guy that actually was taking the Chinese knockoff version and was upgrading them to look as close to the real things. And all of a sudden, Universal Studios, who made the movie, end up making their own version without any Nike branding on it, and it was fucking horrible. But they were like $100. They sold them at Halloween stores and on Halloween stores online too. Them shit sold the fuck out. They kept restocking them and they kept selling out. Now they probably still on the sites with no problem. But when they initially first dropped them, they sold out. You know why they sold out? Because no common person, regular 9-to-5 working person, could afford I would say prepaid, could afford the auction pair. So that was the next best thing. So my thing is, if you can sit there and buy that version, which is like complete shit, like it's fucking horrible. The knockoff version look way better. It's more accurate than that. Why are these such a problem? Because this is the upgraded version of the Chinese knockoff version, right? I just think basically because everybody has too much pride. They don't want to, I would never rock a fake. You're a fake if you were. Look, the reason why I have no problem with this type of shit is because it's where I come from. I come from the hood. I come from poverty, whatever you want to say. Like people like just doing whatever they can to get by. Like, a motherfucker's getting killed every day. 2 people just died in my city last night. I don't have time to be arguing online with people or being trying to prove myself as a good person to somebody because I'm wearing something that they don't fucking like or they don't approve of. You can suck my dick. I don't care. It's fucking shoes. I don't work in the shoe industry. I don't work for Nike. Nike ain't doing nothing for me. So if somebody gonna offer me this shoe for a quarter of the price, I'm gonna do it. The dude that I know that's like talking to him got me to find out there's a whole community of Airman heads. People obsessed with Airman. It's a whole fucking community. They was building these shoes before they ever released, period. When they used to have kits to make the fucking shoe. I found all this out just trying to get this shit. This guy had the real pair. He sold them to Holy Grail for like $7,000-$8,000 and bought like 4 pairs of these. And literally, of course, there's always like little slip-ups and mistakes on this shoe. It's a knockoff, what do you expect? But there were simple fixes. He fixed the entire shoe. And now you can't even tell the difference if it was real or fake. But who cares? That's what I'm saying. Just the fact that you can even get your hands on this shoe says enough for me, because if the Chinese people never offered none of this shit, we would not be talking about this shit. But they are here, and it's option. You may not want to take that option, but I have no problem. That's all my piece. That's all I'm gonna say. But let's get into the last pickup of the year, which I've been waiting for forever. This shoe is actually a sample. It's not a sample anybody's like dying over. And the crazy thing, it's a shoe that I never thought I would ever pick up. Like, I tried my hardest to try to find a colorway of this shoe that I like. The shoe is just ass altogether. Like, I don't know nobody that really likes this shoe. But this colorway, if they would have released this colorway, this joint would have sold out easy, no problem. But they never released it. It was for a tournament league with Nike. EYBL, I think that's what it's called. And the funny thing about this shoe, they actually sold them. They were sold at Nike clearance shops. Because that's why you'll see that the box, it's only half the box. I'm trying to pull it out without y'all seeing the shoe first. Yes, it's a LeBron 13. Who you know wants a LeBron 13? I'll put up close on y'all, size 11. It actually says promo on the box. Let me see if I can read the colors. I don't usually do that, but I'll do it this time. University red, multicolor, university red, that's all it says. But I'm actually probably going to do a review on these shoes. I don't really do reviews, but it's so much to this shoe, like, I think it needs to be done. These are the LeBron 13 promo sample EYBL for a girl team, which is crazy. Come on now. Look at those shits. Look at that. Are you kidding me? I have no idea why they didn't release these. If they would have released these, people would have went nuts for these. Because the LeBron 13, I have to say, was the most struggled fucking LeBron ever. Like, not one colorway was desired, period. Like, the 12 wasn't a desirable shoe neither, but at least it was like at least one colorway out of that shoe that some people like. The Miami Dolphin colorway. That was the only colorway I could say that, if not everybody, some people like that colorway. But this, just the shoe alone is just hideous because the shape of it is weird. But I think they shaped this shoe for his foot. Like, this plays a part. This is all a positive material. And it's supposed to, like, there are pressure points for his foot, whatever, so he could play better. But the shoe is just ugly as shit. But this colorway doesn't make it ugly. It makes it look good. It got a 3M check right there. And, like, it's like gray grooves in here. You probably can see it. It looks white. That's actually 3M. But, yes, this is the last pickup. It was 2 more pickups I was supposed to get. But it ran over into this year. So, my goal for this year is, I don't know how many pairs of shoes. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna tone down my shoes. I can't promise that shit because I'm literally getting back. I missed out on so much. So my goal is, I'm just trying to get more deals, and I think I may get a storage unit because These shoes are starting to outgrow my house. And I'm actually moving, hopefully sometime this year. And I'm still going to try to get storage because I don't want to be hoarder in my house with a bunch of shoes. And I haven't bought a shoe yet that's supposed to buy. All these shoes are colorways and are shoes I wanted. So with that being said, this is the end of the video, finally, which is like probably an hour-long video. I tried to condense as much as I can, which I know I talk a lot. But something else. Oh, I was supposed to do a collection video? Fuck that. I'm sorry to say it like that, but if I do, it won't be no time soon. It'll probably be a couple months from now. Like, it took so long to do this video. I did a little preview on Instagram. That shit took literally 2 hours to do. And it was only a 40-second video. So this is like almost an hour-long video. It took me damn near half the day to do this. Like, I had to... I'm doing this on my phone, so it only went up to like a certain amount of minutes, and then it cut off, and I had to redo it. Well, I had to do a second half, but I had to upload that part of the video first, which took an hour to upload, and delete that video so I could have more memory on my phone to do the second part. So I'm tired. I'm hungry. So with that being said, subscribe, comment, like, share, do all that you can. Next video, I have no idea. I really don't know. I have no idea. So maybe I'll do a review on one of these videos. Well, one of these shoes. I keep saying I'm gonna do the what is that called? I don't even know the name of shows no more. The show and tells. I've been slacking on that. I got enough shoes to do it now, so I have no excuse. So if I want to put videos up, that's probably what it's gonna be. But see you on the next one.